T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton, and this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Ozzie Smith digs in now. So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Are you talking about Sunday?
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997. Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162
That was a
games.
Sunday game, right? You're talking about?
On AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play.
I'm sure you want to score more runs, but you're always so negative when the Red Sox lose a game. Like, there's like a bazillion games, bro. Oh!
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second. And he's out.
Oh, come on.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught.
I don't think I would say it's the worst baseball they played all season. They lost 4-0. So the worst baseball they played all season would have to be a game where they lost by more than 4 runs.
Pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Ted Williams, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
But yes, I'm disappointed that we lost 2. Yeah, I pay for MLB.TV, so I have to watch them. I can watch them any game on my phone for whatever the price is every year, $150 or whatever, against every team except Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and the 2 New York teams. But I get the 2 New York team channels since I live in New York. But yep, I pay for it, so I get it. But like sometimes the team doesn't perform, bro. Like I don't know how many games you realistically think the team should win every year. But like 90 is good. That means even if they get 90, that means there's a lot of losses. A lot of losses. If they won 100 every year, they'd be losing 62 games a year. Yeah, but like you overreact so bad on this. Like, I know you're frustrated, and that's okay. But do you not realize you're overreacting? Like if it's a big bad stretch, like that one we had against the Athletics, and then who was it after that? you had the right to be mad at after all them losses. But they just won 2 games. Like, give the guys a break. I mean, anybody can say anything. I can say, like, oh yeah, the 1927 Yankees would go 162-0 in 2025, or like anybody can say anything. The Marlins are actually better than people probably think they are. And yeah, I thought they would end up with the sweep, so I'm with you on that. I thought they'd win today, but they didn't. They still won 2 out of 3. That's still good, bro. That's not a bad series.
Test backs it up. Need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season. They're going to need this guy.
Edgar Martinez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-1. Out front, rip foul. The
1-2. They also didn't have Contreras in the lineup tonight, though. Don't forget they gave one of the better hitters an off day. Now that shouldn't kill you. We should still be able to score at least a couple of runs. So I agree with you. I agree with you on the point that they should have played better, but it doesn't mean they should have definitely won.
Goes down looking. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. That misses. Ball 1. Junior launched a homer in his most recent game.
Yeah, but I think that's every team, though, dog. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yankees fans say the same thing. Look at what Mets fans be saying this year. The Mets haven't showed up almost the whole season. And they spent way more money than the Sox did. You know, I'm sure there's out of the 30 teams, I'm sure there's like maybe 28 fan bases that can say their team sometimes doesn't show up. It's hard to be consistent when you're playing every single day.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Like I said, I get it. I just think you're a little too harsh sometimes.
It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Josh Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Right through for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Line drive. He's got it. And that'll end the inning. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Oh, that's up there.
He's one of the guys, though, that does try a lot of the time. Now, offensively, anybody can struggle, right? But there's times I've seen him try really hard on defense. So I feel like he tries very hard, and that's one of the things you're talking about, is trying. I mean, he's not elite. He's definitely not elite. But I feel like for a number 2 catcher, which is what he should be, I feel like he could be alright as a number 2 catcher. If Adley's playing, a former first overall pick who we traded a lot away for at the deadline, he's supposed to be our number 2, and I think he's okay as a number 2.
Maybe a good compliment to that fastball.
One down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Nope. That's off the mark.
That's inside.
Ball 1. No score here in the second. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next over in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man at first.
Just remember, in the playoffs, if you have a 3-game series, you don't need to win all 3. So if they would have played the exact way you're talking about, which is what they did against the Mariners, they would have advanced. So I don't think you're right. I don't think I can agree with you on that. But it also depends on the team we're playing and how far are you talking. Like, once we get into 7-game series, you know, you got to take 4. Like, that's a little bit different than winning 2 out of 3. So.
Rodriguez on the move, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park. So now it's the Mariners cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh went deep in his most recent game.
That's a ball. Hey!
You know who we're playing this weekend? I forgot. Who are we playing?
Oh, that's out.
We got an off day tomorrow? These are actual questions, not rhetorical questions. I forgot who we're playing.
I'm out. That ball bounced over the fence. Ground roll double. Ball 1.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 1-2.
So that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The M's with a chance to score first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
He was late there, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
What do you got? Swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. The Mariners looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Raleigh stands at second with 2 gone. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number 5 on the season. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew he wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient. Paid off.
So 2 down. Ray Durham, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game.
And all those people in Nepal too today, that crazy flood, flash flood they had, and it's sad stuff.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB the Show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And there's a foul ball. That
Ball,
misses the
low.
zone. Ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Shortstop.
In there for strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ball one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center field. Junior on the move to the alley. Brings it in. 2 down. Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Jackknifes out of the way. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. One now.
Inside ball.
On the ground, Boggs. In plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Center fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. It's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ball.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Big stop center field. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hey!
One now.
That's a
he's
ball.
really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And Naylor swings through that one. Junior off of first with 2 away.
What's going on, Caden?
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 left. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Williams batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one lifted to left. Laureano under it. And there's 1 down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing.
How was the first week back at school going?
Nope. Ball 1.
The M's leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4.
No, that's
count,
low.
great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a good baseball.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it had the distance, but slices foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Too
Ball
low,
3.
and it's ball 3. Out towards right center field. Junior under it. That's out number 2. David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. That's too low. And the count is 1-1. Now
ball
missed. That pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Ortiz wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Payoff pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Laureano going back on this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that one popped in the air left field. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Mariners 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So stepping in for Boston, Rick Farrell. Flied to right his first time.
Aye.
Boggs stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Show. On MLB the Show. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Seager.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Seager wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Aye.
Two.
Ball 3.
Payoff pitch. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And there's the ball. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Eric Gagne, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Morejon getting cranked up as well.
Ball, that's down.
This one in the air. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Ramon Laureano. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just a slow ground ball this time. The throw to first, and Laureano is retired. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. That's a base hit and a man aboard, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to
run around the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. And a 2-2. That one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nope,
and
that's
ball 4 to
a
board.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. To short, could be 2. Looks to second, that's 1 on the nail. They get 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Swings through that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. The Mariners trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Martinez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fouled off left side. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cy Young gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the ball after a quick break. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very... high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ground ball left side. Boggs throws to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Naylor in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Morejon, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 down, nobody on. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
I don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him. First base.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Strike 1. The M's trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Ball
Off the
one,
plate,
no
ball one.
strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's a 1-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a slider misses down and away.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he walked it. The run comes in and a hard-fought walk. Bases still loaded with the runner at first representing the winning run. And now Kyle Seager, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the
ball. Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. But all the runners hold. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Good job at damage. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
Been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Willie Mays up to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Breaking ball misses down and away. Challenge from behind the dish here. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And 1-1. The Mariners leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, Durham. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Fly ball to right. Rodriguez should have this one. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Gagne.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard. We'll see how he does here.
Stepping in, Ray Durham. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Comes up empty. Gagne, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's the mark there. Ball 2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the top of the order now. At the plate, Edgar Martinez.
Nope.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. Williams has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, center fielder, Kid Griffey Jr.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. That is the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu
coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Ball 1.
There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that's down and away. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that pitch is
there.
up.
Ball 3. Swings through that.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing
ball
plane.
4.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
This one in the air. Seager. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ozzie Smith. 1 for 3.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Lined into right. 2 down. hits the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Inside.
That's inside.
And now it's even 1-1. And the Red Sox lead one. They're down 4-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Fastball is outside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And the count is 2-2. That
Ball
one just
inside.
misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Mariners,
Chapman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Ball, that's too
As
high.
a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's a guy who does it all. Fought off foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there. Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Next pitch misses. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either. There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. David Ortiz will hit next. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brian Abreu out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Mariners, Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Santillan is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.